The Laurel was built in 1877. And it was hand-drawn equipment, and then later on they renovated the back and made a barn back here. And of course today we use that as our lounge. The bell would ring, the doors would open up, the horses would line up, and there was harnesses and all their equipment to come down from the ceiling. They'd put it on the horses, and away they'd go. You can see some of the horses' names across the top, and I was told that the horses were salt deficient, and they chew at the wood for their teeth. To access the second floor, they had put in the spiral staircase, and the bell hung here, and that's how they rung to notify the volunteers in the community. They'd ring the bell, and it was mechanical. It was weights, counterweights, and every day you'd have to come in and you'd have to drag them up or crank them up to the top. So as the bell rang, the counterweights would sink to keep the bell ringing. This is what we call the trip board, and this is the center of activity for when there is a fire call. It's called the Gamewell system, and it's over 100 years old. The corner box is where you pull the alarm box that automatically is sent through a teletype. It taps out the number of the alarm box. Each alarm box has a different number. Years ago, that's how they knew where to go on a fire call. Okay, we're now on the second floor, which is the meeting area and the social hall of the fire station. One of the things here is the chandelier, and this chandelier has evolved over the years as from candles, where they light the candles, to where it was a gas-powered light, and then they redid it, and of course they made it an electric light. A few years ago it was done, they brought a man in from England, and he took it apart piece by piece. It took him over a month, and he took it apart and restored it to the best way he can. Each station has a mascot. The mascot for the Laurel is actually an owl. Laurel was out on a call. They came back and they noticed their roof was on fire. Lightning hit the tower up here, and it sheared off the flagpole and fell to the street. But the flagpole and the tower were up there, and of course at that time they replaced the flagpole, but they noticed the deterioration of the tower. Took a couple more years, and then they got architects in. They took pictures and everything, and they cut this one off and put the new tower up there and made it more, of course, weatherproof. Here in the ceiling above the second floor, where the roof was on fire at one time, you can see the alligatoring and the charring of the beams along here and across there and up top here. Above the door, it says Spectrum or Agenda, and that means let us be judged by our actions. And that's sort of the motto for the Laurel Fire Company.